Hey guys, welcome to SourceFed. I'm Joe Beretta.
Hi, I'm Elliot Morgan.
On Sunday, Crimea, the Russian-loving southern peninsula of Ukraine, voted to break off from their mother country and join the Russian Federation with like a 97% approval rating, which, like Putin says, is a totes legit number.
And this got Putin salivating at the opportunity to annex Crimea today as he urged policymakers to swiftly sweep up the peninsula. Just now, Putin claims that Crimea is officially part of Russia. Keep in mind, it's being reported the ballot only had options that ultimately led to Russian control, so there's that.
A treaty signed by Putin and the Prime Minister of Crimea makes it official and also scoops up the Black Sea port of Sevastopol. Of course, he found time in his schedule to blast the US, accusing Washington of double standards.
You say you support freedom.
Yet you ignore the will of the Crimean people who love Russia.
We are really good at these voices.
We did it, put this in here just so we could do this.
The US, as well as members of the European Union, don't want to split Ukraine, but more importantly, they don't want Russia thinking they can just run around annexing whatever the frick they want.
That's why sanctions have been dropped on Russian officials by the US and the EU, but those reportedly are just being mocked and laughed at behind the Russian scenes.
So, Obama's threat of more sanctions seems to be falling on deaf Russian ears, but I think the most important aspect of this whole thing is that the people of Crimea seem to want this. Now, keep in mind, I'm just reading reports, I don't live there, but it seems like they're down to toast vodka shots in the name of their new Russian overlord.
I mean, they're taking steps to make the transition already, changing their clock to Russian time.
Russian savings time.
And they're voting to, is that a joke or real?
I think it's a joke.
Okay, great. And they're voting to adopt the ruble as a second form of currency in the upcoming months.
So what we are saying here is that they love that part of Rocky IV where Ivan Drago totally breaks Apollo Creed. So moving forward, keep these things in mind. Crimea was/is an autonomous section of Ukraine with their own pro-Russian government.
They voted to bust off, but the Ukraine will not officially recognize the move.
And the world is pissed at Russia and will throw sanction after meaningless sanction at them. Crimea will now initiate the costly process of integrating into the Russian infrastructure.
Fun? Probably not. What do you guys think? Should Russia be able to annex a pro-Russian autonomous section of another country, or do you see this as a country on a power trip just trying to grab onto some prime Black Sea real estate?
Get that Black Sea real estate, bro.
Going for such a good rate right now.
After you're done with that, please click the like button and the subscribe button and click the annotation to see all of our content. My name is Joe Beretta.
My name is Elliot Morgan.
I sound like one of those guys on Punch Out, like when they win and you lose.